Undocumented father of 3 U.S. Marines and the spouse of a U.S. citizen will post a $3,000 bond to get out of the ICE processing center in Adelanto. Fox 11's Laura Diaz, she's been talking with the family at their home in Orange, and she joins us now live. Laura?
Yes, Marla, as you can imagine, the Barranco family is very excited, very relieved at the prospect of their father being released from the detention center. I want to point out that we were in Orange. That is not the family home. In fact, they would not disclose to me where the family home was. So obviously they're still concerned that he could be arrested again. But just moments ago, we talked to the eldest son, Alejandro, and he talked about the relief that they felt. Let's listen.
When the judge finally approved that $3,000 bond agreement, he just picked his back up, and he seemed a lot, very relieved. Yeah.
First thing you're going to do when he gets out, you don't know if it's going to be this weekend or possibly Monday of next week.
Yes.
What will you do?
For sure getting him a full medical check, making sure that he's all good. We do think he had a concussion, and his right shoulder, he said is still in pain, so we want to get that checked out.
The saga started almost 3 weeks ago when Narciso was arrested in Santa Ana while doing his gardening job. Now, footage shows the 48-year-old man, who is undocumented, being struck by agents. Federal officials say that he used his gardening tool as a weapon. His family flatly denies that allegation. There are 3 boys in the Barranco family, all 3 U.S. Marines, 2 who are still in active service. Now, they've been very worried about their father, about his condition, his mental health, his physical health. But after contributions came in, they were able to get a lawyer. They tell us that they have spent some $14,000 in legal fees, but they got the good news this week that they would be allowed to get him out of federal custody. It could happen as early as tomorrow. However, they think it happens at the beginning of the week. But this has been quite a saga for this family, who tell me that they are very proud. All the sons born here, the mother is also a U.S. citizen, very proud to be Americans. They hope the fact that they have served in the military might create a pathway for their dad to become a U.S. citizen. But that is the latest. They still don't know exactly when he will be released from federal custody, but they feel like at least this is a positive first step. As I said earlier, they've been very concerned about his mental health and his physical health, and they are going to make him a nice dinner of carne asada when they get him home. I'm Laura Diaz reporting live from Orange, sending it back to the studio.
It'll be interesting to find out why he was being allowed to be released when so many other people are not, which is something we should follow up on in the days ahead. Laura Diaz, thank you so much.